Alright, let's start asking these other townspeople about the headless vampire. A mustached man with a large hat is sitting at the table conversing with another man. Enjoying yourself, sir?
Yes, it is good night to come out and drink with friends.
Okay. Pardon me, but could we talk a moment?
Of course, young man. What do you need?
What can you tell me about this town?
We have a rich history, although most of it is very bloody. Vlad the Impaler was born here. He gained quite an infamous reputation, as I'm sure you are aware.
That's what I hear.
The best way to experience Sigisora is to walk in her streets and take in the environment. Just be careful where you go, and when you go there.
Tell me about yourself.
My name is Florian Gogoasa. I am the town butcher. My shop is located on the west end of town, if you decide you would like to buy some meat. I lead a simple life. During the day I work at my shop, and at night I come here to drink and converse with my friends and visitors of the town.
Thanks for the chat.
Think nothing of it.
Okay. And it's Dragomir, a local farmer. I have to say, this inn is certainly cozy.
It is an excellent place to get away from the troubles of life. This is why I'm here every night.
Okay, he is rather somber. Say there, can we have a chat?
I don't see why not.
What do you know about this town?
I have lived here my entire life. Many people like to come here to learn of Dracula. We see people from many places. I like this.
Tell me about yourself.
I am Dragomir, a simple farmer. There is really not very much interesting about me.
I hear you know something about this headless vampire.
Yes, I do. However, I do not like to speak of it.
Come now, I understand it's a sore subject, but surely you can tell me something.
I am afraid not. Do not take this as an insult, but I do not like talking about these things with outsiders.
But my associate and I are well versed in local legends. We've even managed to deal with a few in different parts of Europe. Isn't there any way I can gain your trust?
There may be. If what you claim is true, there is something you can do for me.
I'm listening.
North of the town square, near the cemetery, is the clock tower. My house is located next to it. Every night when I walk home, I hear strange noises coming from the top of the clock tower. I hear these terrible noises at night, and they do not let me sleep. I think there is a spirit of a lost child up there, because the wailing is awful. Also, the clock has stopped working ever since the spirit appeared. Nobody has dared go up and fix it because they are too frightened. You must go up to the tower and help this spirit. If you do this, you will have no trouble with the vampire, and I will tell you all you want to know.
Sounds easy enough. I'll have your so-called spirit taken care of before you finish your next beer. I appreciate your time.
You are most welcome.
Alright, so now we have our first quest, the so-called spirit in the clock tower. Some pretty red flowers are in a vase on the fireplace. Books. Ooh, it's a small decorative plate. It has a picture of a bat, a castle, and Vlad Tepes on it. Can we take anything? You're really not the type who enjoys decorative plates. That's more Percy's thing, huh? Don't need any garlic right now. What's this painting? It's a painting of a very pale man in a dark suit and cape, standing in front of a castle. I'm guessing that must be our Dracula. That's the second largest string of garlic you've ever seen. Is the first one in Quest for Glory 4? That's my guess. Let's see if we can talk about anything else. Done that. I think we should find out more about this spirit the farmer claims is haunting the clock tower. This whole headless vampire thing sounds pretty spooky. I'm sure it will turn out to be some sort of hoax. Perhaps some local townsperson playing tricks. If that's the case, they've certainly done a good job of pulling one over everyone around here. Okay. Better get our wiggle on. Alright, so we're not going to bed, we're gonna go and touch the fire. Oh my god, are we really gonna do it? Oh, boo! I was hoping for some flambéed hand. Okay. Did we even look at this? Formidable looking man with some interesting facial hair. It's carved from stone, it feels cool to the touch. Percy is having a little bit of trouble walking around. Poor Percy. Okay, clock tower was up here, right? Yeah. Ooh! Now we can hear the wailing. Think you can handle a little climb, Perce? We'll find out once we reach the top. Ooh. That wasn't so bad. Speak for yourself. Well, I don't see any child spirits up here. Do you? No, but I hear that noise in the farmer mentioned. Quite unsettling it is, too. There has to be a reasonable explanation for it. Perhaps some further investigation is required. Okay. There's a broken beam here. Looks as though part of the beam above has been broken off. Not surprising given the age of this structure. From up here you can see most of the town. There seems to be a large piece of wood sticking out of the clock mechanism, presumably part of the broken beam from above. You attempt to pull the beam out of the mechanism. It's no use. The beam is stuck in there pretty good. Percy, a little help? Taking up the main area of the room is the mechanism for the clock. I wonder if it's really the beam making that noise, or... I don't know. Wait. Don't go yet. Percy, I want advice. First walks right through me, and go on the other side of me. Oh, okay. Think you can give me a hand here? Certainly. What do you need? This beam is stuck in the machinery, and I need your help to pull it out. Very well. On 3. One, 2. Yay! Attaboy! Guess that takes care of the spirit problem. Indeed. The farmer would be glad to hear about this, I'm sure. All that remains of the wooden beam is a pile of splintered wood on the ground. Okay. Gears would crush your hand. Okay, probably a good idea not to. Pick up the largest and least damaged piece of wood. Is it going to be our stake? I'll bet it's going to be a stake. It's a stick which was once part of a beam. Alright. Well, I guess that wasn't a spirit after all. Let's go. But what's weird is, why does this only happen at night? That doesn't make any sense. If it was really just a beam stuck in the clock mechanism, it should be doing that all day, right?